Hi, this is Jack Stanley, and I wanted to talk for a little bit here, a little bathrobe conversation. Couldn't sleep, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and the nature of life and time, and the quick nature of time was entering my mind. I was thinking about it a lot. Behind me here is a phonograph or a graphophone, since it's a Columbia machine, manufactured 1899, 1900. And it's from the 19th century. There's no one living from the 19th century now. So that machine is from before human memory. Interesting thing to think of. How short, how quick, how amazingly rapid our lives are. And while when we're young, we see our lives like an endless spring. And as time goes on, and those around us leave the scene, as it were, we start to come to the understanding that we're part of that whole drama. That we too shall soon join, as they used to say, the majority. And so I wanted to give a little message to those of you who are young, those of us who are older, that we should look, enjoy, and cherish, and conserve every bit of time that you have of life. We are so very, very good at wasting our lives, wasting time. It's a natural habit, especially when you're young. Haven't you heard many an old person saying life is wasted on the young? Well, it's not wasted. They're enjoying it, but they're not being very frugal with it. I'm often thinking of life and death and how people looked at it. It's an interesting thing sometimes when you think about it, because of, the old saying, the two things you can't avoid is death and taxes. But what Christopher Hitchens said about death, he kind of described it as a great party, but you're not a part of it anymore. And the party's going to go on, but you're not there. It's over. I'm kind of like inclined to look at it more the way that Benjamin Franklin did. John Adams, when he was a very old man, was reminiscing with some young people, talking about Benjamin Franklin, talking about Benjamin Franklin's statement about death. And I kind of like it. He said that death was a great entertainment, a grand gala, grand party, to which we are all invited. However, in the ensuing traffic to get to the party, some of our carriages get there before others. But indeed, we will all make it to the party. I think that's a pretty good way of describing it. I remember a dear friend of mine, his wife passed away. His name was Ray Stone. Dear friend, worked with him for many years. He's long dead now too. But he was about 20 years older than his wife. And everything in his life was about what she would do after he was gone. And she died. And he had no idea what to do. It was hard for him, very hard. And I recounted that Franklin statement to him. Because, the interesting thing is that we come with no warranty. We come with no guarantee. So I try to tell this to you folks from an individual who has lived quite a few years, and I'm anticipating of living quite a few more. And that is that we come with no warranty, and every day is a gift. So treasure your time. Be frugal with it. Understand how important and how lovely and how precious life is. Because when you're young, it's like opening up a bottle of wine. Wonderful bottle of wine. It seems limitless. But then you look and you see just a small amount left in the bottle, and you realize that that wonderful bottle of wine is going to be soon emptied. That's life. And I think that we should express this more, because we have a real problem with death in today's society. We don't like to talk about it. But I think that we should all, from the time we're young, understand that time, life, and our time on earth is incredibly short. And you may live to be 80 or 90. But, that machine right back here, there was no one alive today who saw that when it was new. And that's not that long ago. So an interesting thing to think of. 3 o'clock in the morning in a bathrobe conversation. To those of you who are very young and are seeing this, listen to this old man who has lived life. I have loved life, and I plan on enjoying it a lot longer, but still, you take advantage of your youth and treasure what you have, because time goes by so fast, and the next thing you realize is that you're much older. It is life, very truly. It is the onward motion of our various generations. We've seen it all. Precious. Save it. Share it. But most of all, use it to the best of your ability.